I'm back at the bottle dump. Well, I'm heading that way. And I'm about to go down in that one ravine where I found the beginning of all this. Look at all the deer. Look at them all. See them all going? There's a couple over there. So I'm going to see what I can find today. I'm concentrating more on bottles and relics versus coins, but they come up in the bottle dump here and there. I'm using the 6-inch coil because this place is real trashy. There is garbage everywhere here. Not so much here, but mostly in the bottle dump, and it works much better when you have a smaller coil to get in between everything. And I'm hoping to pull out some more stuff. Also, I need more bottles. I'm making a oh, look at it. Look at the antlers on that deer there. I don't know if you can see it from here. These GoPros aren't the best. It's not like a handy cam where you can zoom up real nice, but look at the rack on them two. Wow. Suckers are beautiful. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I can count over there. No, 7. I'm just seeing another one peeking there. And then there's to my left is about 5 more. But there's a lot of deer over here. They're having a union meeting or something. I'm going to be running with the 6 today and see if I can pull out some stuff in between. I'll be back. I found something awesome. Look at this. That's a gun. It almost looks like, I'm not sure. Got a big barrel though. I'm thinking it might be a BB gun, but I'm not sure. Interesting. Heavy. The next find of the day. Those deer have been harassing me. They're coming closer every single time. And I'm finding an Indian. This one's much older than the other ones. I did scrape it a little bit. 1896. This isn't the same spot that I've dug previously, but this is where I started discovering bottles the first time I came here. So I seen this little spot here full of basically like bottles and garbage sticking up, and you can see like a lot of burnt on top here. And I'm pulling up some real old bottles, some not so old, some modern stuff. I got that gun out of here, some of the old mason jars, Listerine bottle, some other kind of bottle. Some of these I'm not going to save. I might save a couple of the small cute ones or something like that, but I'm looking for the mason jars because I've got a few extra lids at home. They have the glass tops. I think I found enough of them, but I think I'm going to get a couple more. I know they're in here, but you know, there's a lot of metal in here, so I have to dig this out. And you can see here where it's going down the hill, and there's you can see like rusty metal, so it's really hard to find anything in here, like when it comes to coins or toys or anything. You gotta literally dig it, pull the metal detector out, scan a little bit, use your wand. Not easy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head off to the big section. Oh, what's this? It's a pipe. So I'm probably going to head to the other section because it's much bigger. I think it's the same age as this stuff. I mean, there's a mixture of everything here. I even found this weird looking thing with this glass window on it. It had more parts to it. I really don't understand what that is. I don't know. But look at this mason jar. Look at it. Ooh, just cut myself. But look at the color on this. Beautiful green. I wish that was whole. Looking for stuff like that. Look at that. A little blood already. That's why I gotta wear the gloves. But anyhow, I'll keep at it and see what else I can find. Not easy, but it's definitely fun and rewarding. Found this. Not sure what it is. It's definitely copper due to the green. Looks like some kind of embossing on it of some sort, but I don't know if that's bubbling up, but it looks like it's been pressed. Not quite sure what that is. I'm gonna have to clean it up. And I lost my toothbrush. I have no idea where it is, so I won't be able to clean nothing really today. But I'll put that in the protective area, as it's getting kind of brittle. I'll see what it is later. And I'm getting a compact surface find. It's got a hallmark right there. This can's dirty. Let's see. I think it's just the lighting. Interesting piece. I'm back at the bottle dump, and look at this. An ink bottle with the cap still on it and ink still in it. It's got like a beautiful like purplish black blue, really dark color. Look at that, it's beautiful. I clean that up, try to preserve that cap a little bit. That'll be nice. This is probably a Waterman's, thinking, but there's no mark on there. That's very, very nice. First inkwell of the day. I haven't found any more coins or toys yet, but you'll know when I do, because I love those. Not much of the coins, but at least the toys I do. So I'm going to keep digging. Mikey's coming this time, and hopefully he makes a beeline right straight to here. He's got a long walk. He hasn't texted me yet to say that he's pulled in yet. Yeah, he hasn't made it here, and this will be a new experience for him. It's kind of new to me too, bottle hunting and stuff like that. There's coins to be found here, relics, toys. I mean, you name it, it's here. I mean, literally, I just found a gun not long ago, so you'd never know what's at the dump. This isn't easy. You know, I got to sift through this, and then what I do is I go over the top with the metal detector, see if I can find any, you know, high toned or anything that's steady, a steady tone of some sort, and I go from there. Sometimes I find some good stuff, and sometimes I don't. It looks like no one's been here since I've made this huge pit. You know, eventually someone's going to see this. I can't be the only one walking through the woods finding stuff, but yeah, I mean, look at that. There's still that ink in there. I love that. I think my wife's going to think that's cool too. But all right, next find. I don't know what this is. It looks like a compact maybe. Looks gold on this side. This side looks like it's silver. It's heavy. Hinges still look good. I see a little bit of separation right there. God knows what's in this, but it's interesting. I'm not going to rub it anymore because it has some kind of picture right there that looks pretty cool. So we'll find out later what this is together. Interesting, interesting. I did find a few more old bottles over there. I found a Clorox bottle with the cork still in it, believe it or not. That's crazy. The cork's still in it. I'm kind of like throwing the stuff that I want to keep over there or show you guys later. I even found a flashlight from back in the day. It looked like it took like 1D battery or something. I'm not sure, but I'll get to that in a little bit. I'm just going through this here, scanning. Some stuff is coming up interesting. You know, it's like about every 5-10 feet or so there's usually something interesting. Still no coins or metals or tokens or any of that stuff, but it's not easy. Not easy. There's a lot of metal. I mean, old tin cans everywhere. That's why the metal detector is almost worthless until you stir it up a little bit. I mean, there's modern stuff, old stuff. You never know what people bring to the dump. All right, I found a little pocket, and pulling this thing up, I'm not sure what that is. Some kind of tube of some sort. It's got writing in the back, but then I found this, and this has some interesting stuff written on there. I have no clue what it is. It's got a hole at the bottom. A hole on each side, I have no clue. Maybe a leg? But why would a hole be on the sides? I don't know. Got a marble. What is this? Salt shaker broken. That's a shame. That'd have been pretty cool. Darn. If I found the bottom, I'd probably repair that. Wedgwood. I don't know. I think it's made in England. The patent number there. Maybe put it off to the side. See what year I can find that at. I'm not sure what this is. I thought it was a lantern part, but I think it might be a buckle. An old buckle. It's a little fancy. It's kind of cool looking. I still haven't found the milk bottles, but I'm still digging. I only made probably maybe a 10-foot trench, but I'll keep working. Mikey is walking this way, so I'll get him set up in a trench somewhere and see what he can find also. That's if he wants a dug. I'm not sure what he wants to do, but it's pretty much where the good stuff is. Another relic found. Lipstick tube. Yeah, my gloves are so muddy. I don't know who made that. Doesn't look like Hollywood, but could be. Hollywood seems to be pretty popular around this area. I see something trying to pop through. It's got some fancy on there, but I'll find out more when I get home and clean it up. But another cool find. Well, I was digging over here, and I believe I pulled up a I think it's might have been an old radio, because see this wire here? This wire would have made the tuning coil. I'm only guessing. It could have been a clock too, but here's the stand to it, and here's something. Here's a little what do you call it? Homework thing. Let's see what it says on here. Rimco. No volt, 184 watts. Rocks Island manufacturer. I'd have to look this up. I really want to take that off. Stand is kind of roached and nasty, but that'd be a cool like savior piece. Too bad time rotted it away, but I'm thinking it might have been a radio with that coil there. I'm a ham radio operator, so I know a little bit about coils. I'll put that over there. Mikey still hasn't made it this way. Knowing him, he probably got distracted somewhere else. There's bottle dumps all over this place. Larger section. There was another section that I was at where I found the gun part, and you could dig there too, but hopefully it makes this way. Every once in a while it'll make some noise, because I'm a long way from where we park our vehicles, so it would take him at least 5 minutes if he wasn't distracted to get over here. Old pair of scissors. Kind of neat. That'll look nice in the display case. I don't think I've ever found a pair like this. Now, Mikey's finally here, and he found himself an egg beater, a mixer, old school. Look at the crank still on there.
Yeah, it's 1800s all day.
Well, maybe 1920s.
You think it would have disappeared?
Yeah, it's almost gone. It's roached. I ended up finding a milk bottle. Mike's been here for about maybe 10 minutes or so. This is my trench. That's his trench over there. And as soon as I started showing him, like, you know, you could dig anywhere and find stuff, I ended up getting a cool milk bottle. This, oh wait, it actually has something written on here. Yes, it's different. A weekly, no, something dairy, Brighton, New York. I didn't know Brighton had a dairy company. but back in the 1920s maybe. What a long way from Brighton. But look at some of the cool bottles.
Teacup.
Yeah, teacup. I ended up getting one too. Look at this one. That's pretty cool. It's got a broken handle on it, but I might break the rest of it off.
Mine says made in Japan.
Oh really? Oh, you still got the handle on it?
Yep.
That's nice. Nice. It's got some embossing on there, I think. Mikey found two things. Big glass rod. Thinking maybe towel rod. That's kind of dangerous though. Wouldn't it be dangerous to have that as a towel rod? Here, hold that. Let me see this.
It's heavy.
Oh wait, this has got some, not only embossing, but it's got some, it's got a label on it still. Look at this thing here.
Makes you wonder how old it really is.
Well, I found 1800 stuff here. A lot of stuff from the 40s and 30s. There's actually used to be something that went around the neck here. The neck isn't stretched. The seam goes to the top, so it's not extremely old.
Hold on, is that sticker metal?
Let me see. Yep.
Yes.
You might be able to clean it up and find out what it is. That's a nice bottle. Oh wait, what's written here? Federal law. That's a normal thing. It says you're not allowed to refill it or whatever. That's a cool bottle. Nice find.
Yeah. There's a metal sticker on it. I'm impressed.
Yeah. You gotta take a picture and show me when you get cleaned up. For me, I ended up finding another milk bottle. I found a little half pint. And this is of another town.
You know, I should have brought my backpack today.
I brought my newspaper bag with me from when I was a kid. See it right there? Democratic Chronicle? It's so old it has Democratic Chronicle and Times Union. Times Union folded in the 90s somewhere, early 90s. Yeah, that's another cool bottle. And that's about it so far. Keep digging. I still have not found any toys, any more coins, medals, nothing. They gotta be here. I just hit the mother load. Look at this. I was just talking about toys. I dig a couple inches. I thought it was gonna be like God knows what, you know. Look at that old creepy plane. That is going to be an awesome display. Woo! Damn. It is awesome. I'm going to take a picture of this on the phone and send it to the boys. We do a group text, and they go nuts when they see stuff like this. What's that? Oh, he's over there.
Porcelain bucket.
Yeah, there's a lot of these porcelain buckets all over the place. Oh, that's
more bones.
Yeah. You gotta tell me when you find that human skull. There's gotta be one back here. Chances are good. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Me and Mikey are still going at it. We separated what we want to take with us. I want to take that. He's got a pile over there. This pile here I'll come back for maybe. I might grab some of this stuff. I don't know. I've been finding some pop bottles. I think they are. I'm not quite sure. They look like bowling pins. And I think they're going to look cool. I believe I got like 5 or 6 of them. I can set up like bowling pins on my shelf. I've got some other milk bottles there. I think I found another one.
Porcelain lid.
Nice. You got a porcelain lid. You might be able to find the tea kettle. Every tea kettle that I found so far, the lid was with them. So anyhow, I ended up finding a fork, silver plated fork. It looks like the same era as the one that I found the last time I was here. If I remember this right, I think it said silver or something, right? Well, of course they all say that, but it had something a little bit more unique on it. I'll have to clean this one up. I don't find forks very often. It's a pretty damn cool find. It'll look nice in the display case. Mikey ended up pulling this out. It says, in the heart of the shopping district, and I can never hold nothing, East Side Savings Bank of Rochester, New York. Corner. Nice. Get a swig of that. See if it's still good. And the cool thing about this is it has the year 1941. So I would have to say that obviously somewhere in the 40s was this section of the dump. We're finding stuff from obviously earlier in the 1940s. It's a cool find. You know, it gives you basically some history of when somebody was discarding stuff.
No.
Mikey's got a big box he's pulling up he found over there. Is it a box or a sign? What you got over there?
It's like a box.
Sounds like it's hollow though. I'll come over there in a second and show what I just pulled up. So I found this. It almost looks like a bracelet, but I don't think so. Could be. I'll find out more when I clean it up. It's interesting looking, whatever it is. It's got letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Maybe this is a typewriter thing. No idea. Then I found a spoon. Another silver-plated spoon. Pretty crustified. So I'm going to go help Mikey and see if I can pull that box up. Maybe it's full of gold coins. Oh, there's my plane. I got to put that next to my stuff I want. I will be back if it's anything good.
I want you to spend $1,500 on fucking everything.
Well, we found out what it was. It's a big mailbox. Look at the size of this mailbox. Oh my lord! Oh,
Full of dirt.
you can see where he whacked it, and there's some outgoing mail. See the flag up? All right, you want to tip it upside down, see if there's any coins in there or something?
Yes, I do.
Let's see. Damn, that's a big mailbox. I don't think I've ever seen a mailbox that big. Heard something. Probably just shard metal rust from the mailbox. Oh.
Oh.
Nice. It's almost like the same quality as mine.
Why is it green?
Because all the silver's gone off of it, and now it's just down to copper. But that's an Art Deco design right there, so that's probably like the 40s, 30s, 40s.
Oh, you're Rogers.
Sweet. What's up with that?
I dug that one. I worked on that one.
Oh, what's this? Is that an inkwell? I'm not sure, but this might be an inkwell. Ooh, what's that? A bottle?
Bottom of a bottle. Oh, we found scrap metal for somebody someday.
Well, you're not taking the mailbox with you?
No. I wish I could.
I mean, if you have outgoing mail every single day, it might be still good. You know, you patch up the holes.
If I didn't slam on it with my shovel, I could probably sell it to a fucking antique shop.
Maybe. You want this bottle?
No, I'm good on the bottle. I got the spoon.
Okay, I think it might be an inkwell, but I'm going to look it up at home. It still has a little bit of writing on there, and if it is, I'll keep it. If not, I'll toss it. All right, I'm back to my pit. I figure out. Yeah, I'm working this way. Catch you guys up what we've been digging. Forgot if Mikey found anything else. I end up getting another silver-plated spoon. You still see some of the silver on here trying to pop through, but she's almost gone. It's a big handle on there. Look how wide that thing is. Thicker than my thumb. While digging in here, I did get a jug. No chips on it. Look at that. That's a nice little jug. I don't see any embossing on it or nothing like that, but I gotta clean the bottom up. Maybe there's still something there, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. We're gonna keep digging. Probably got another hour left before it starts to get dark out, I think. I can't tell, but I'll be back.
Found
another toy. I don't know what it is today. I've been finding some big toys. Look at the size of this car. Look at the wheels that are on there. She's pretty crappy looking. I could soak that in some apple cider vinegar for a little bit, and then run that through an automatic sandblaster, and at least get the chunky rust off of it, and maybe put a thing of primer over the top of it to keep it from decaying further. But that's a pretty cool damn find. And you can hear the train going by. Sounds like we're in New York City. Yep, we're still digging. We got about 30 minutes left, and it's going to get pretty dark here. It's going to get like Blair Witch in this place, so we're going to dig as fast as we can and scan it with the metal detector. Mikey's over there scanning. Oh no, he's digging. I think he's probably going to scan a little bit later. We're going to keep going. All right, we're going to wrap up today. It's going to get dark pretty soon. We made a heck of a dent. Well, not in the whole area, but we covered some ground today. Mike did pretty good. Got himself a big mailbox. So he's going to leave it here and get it next time. And you don't think so, Mike? You ain't going to carry that back?
It's scrap metal, man. I'll be back for it for sure.
It's only about 3/4 of a mile walk. So anyhow, we will be back. I mean, this place is a treasure trove of stuff. I didn't find very much in coins. I didn't find any tokens or medals. I did find some toys, 2 toys, and a lot of cool bottles. And I needed a lot of these bottles because I'm doing a display. I will do another video on when the display is done, and I think you guys will like it because the bottles are going to have a double purpose. You'll see more later. Do a wrap-up video. I'll see you then. The wrap-up to today's video ended up getting 1 penny from 1896. Ended up getting a marble. I thought this was a bracelet, but I believe this probably came from a typewriter. It has numbers, letters, sometimes like a period and question mark, that type of thing, but I'm not quite sure. I've never seen anything like this. There's no like lowercase, so I don't know. Pair of scissors, lipstick from Max Factor. Lipstick, Max Factor, True Color. That's kind of real nice. I'm not sure what this was from. It started, some of the paint's peeling, as you can see. It had a picture of a lady with a bow and arrow. I can't really make out what it says here. This side says something well. The well, maybe. Oh, it's real hard to tell. This is kind of a mystery item. I've seen this before. Where? I have no idea. This stuff here is chalky, whatever it's in it. It looked like deodorant, but it's a little too fancy for that, I think. I have no idea. The buckle. This would have had a cloth type of a belt. So anyhow, this is a belt of some sort. Maybe it had a gem in it. I don't know. This is kind of interesting. This is a nail polish remover. Still nail polish remover in there. No water got in there, nothing like that. It would have been dirty. So if I open this up, it's probably like lacquer thinner. This, I believe, is a horse rosette. It's real hard to make out. The back of it, you could tell, had lead on it. But if you can see here, there's a boy, and he's grabbing something. There's a Another person over here, but it's real hard to make it out. Ended up getting a gun. I think it might be a BB gun. I'm not quite sure. Old antique car. This is a compact. I don't dare open it. It's probably nasty. Two spoons, silver plated. This one's an earlier one. Look how thick that is. That's early 1900s. This is probably around 1930s or so, maybe. Fork, a pottery for probably a plant or something. My daughter wants it to grow catnip in it. She's already claimed that. I believe I can clean this up a little bit better. I just got to dip it. But this looks like something that you would put like your Brillo pad in from the side of the sink or something like that. That's what that kind of looks like. It's made in Japan. No idea what this milk glass bottle was, but that was interesting. I wanted to keep it because it's unique. Shot glass. A top to something. This is, I can't believe this survived. This is old. Real nice. This is kind of interesting. This is a carburetor bowl. This came probably off an old car or tractor, some kind of machinery. But that's an old bowl. It's got a couple chips in there, but when you put that seal in there, and then there's a metal piece that comes under here and tightens it up, that wouldn't leak. That was kind of interesting. It would have came off. I've got actually a few pieces of equipment that have a bowl like this on there, but this one here is fairly large, so I'm thinking this came off of probably a big tractor. My daughter claimed this. Got a teacup, got a broken handle on there. I'm going to take the rest of this off and then smooth it out. Should probably do something with it. She likes to do a lot of art projects. Over here, I got two inkwells. Got this one here, and then I got this one with the ink still in it. It's very liquidy, so I'm figuring some water probably got in there too over the years. But see that? That's real neat. Normally, if this was no top on there, I would dump everything out or take all the dirt out of it. Use it for probably rare coins that I have that I don't get very many of. Something like, I don't know, seededs or something like that. I'm not sure. I was thinking this was a soap dish, but my wife told me there's no holes in it, so your soap would end up getting really slimy and nasty. So maybe it was some type of face cream and had like a fancier lid that went down on top of it. I'm not sure. There's no name on it, but it's definitely pretty. Nice color. Nice pattern on the bottom too. This is a nice jug. I gotta dip this one a little bit longer, get some of the crud off of it. I can almost get it off with my hand or my fingernail. Very nice color, look at that. This is pretty cool. I don't know what they would have had in here. There's no real name on there, just says number 4 on the bottom. Seam goes all the way to the top. I saved this because it was a Clorox bottle and it still has the original cork. When I opened it, it kind of still smelled like Clorox. Pharmacy bottle. Then I got some milk bottles. This one over here, I thought it said Brighton at first. Rochester New York, I never heard of it before. That's a nice one. This one probably had a painting on it. Oh, wait, actually I see it now. It's right here. Parkside Dairy. And I think that says Rochester. Yeah. Rochester. I just noticed that when I cleaned it up. Normally I'm looking for the emboss, but I didn't see nothing. That is really cool. Another Rochester piece. They must have had a lot of dairy companies because I've been finding a lot of different bottles lately. Like for instance, this is a Rochester one. This doesn't say Parkside. This is it's a BRI. I don't know if that's a Q or a G. I'm not sure what that is. And then the rest of it I just can't read, but it says Rochester here. So this one and this one weren't, yeah, this one wasn't too far from each other. Different companies. And then this one here is the same as this. These are half pints. This was kind of cool. I thought this was a milk bottle when I first got it. It was so dirty I couldn't really read it. And I was reading this side. So this here belongs to this company here. This is sour cream. It's pretty cool. I didn't even know they made sour cream in like this. I thought it would have came in a tub or something, but back in the old days they did things differently. This one I thought was a milk bottle, but it's actually orange soda. It's from 1926, California. Got a jug. There's no chips in it. It's got some dirt staining on here, but all this will come off with some CLR. I can take that off. And then back to this one here. I forgot about what I seen up here. Up here was pretty cool. It says, a bottle of milk is a bottle of health. That's pretty cool embossing on there. I noticed that actually before this. Oh wait, there's actually something written on here too. More than ever. And there's a baby holding a baby bottle. And it says quart a day. There's something here. We need our, maybe, okay. More than ever. We need our quart a day. So that must have been a saying they used back in the day. That's interesting. Keep learning something new every single time I see this bottle. Nice. All right, now back over here, we got some bottles that are somewhat the same, but must be made by different companies. This one says wire side, and it's got the 2 notches here on the side. This one's similar. Let me move this. I'm going to bust that. This one over here says bale here. It's got the 2 notches. Then I got a ball. This one's nameless with a number 2. And then this one here, number 8. I'm collecting these ones here for coins. And also, I'm trying to get some bigger ones. They make the taller ones. And, I start getting like a lot of keys. I'm just going to fill it up with keys. And let's see. Ended up getting an old plane. I don't know who makes it. And you probably figured, oh, what are you going to do with that thing? It looks messy. Well, I did a lot of scrubbing on it. And I got some of the really flaky stuff off. And I could do some more. I can see stuff on here. But even though this thing is ugly, it's got character. You could tell where it used to be green, the wings. The body was red. Now, if that's original, I have no idea. I mean, yeah, look at the paint that's here. It looks like someone painted it with a brush, but it just could be the age. I don't know. The way it's deteriorating in the ground. I was thinking about running this through with a automatic sandblaster. See if I could pull some more chunks off of it. And then maybe, see, the problem with it, I put in a sandblaster, it's going to turn like a silver color where the sand hits it, where it starts cleaning the metal down to its purity. So then I would have to paint it. But if I can get a little bit more of this thick crust off here, I can't even pull it off. If I can get some of that off there, what I would probably do is spray this whole thing with clear gloss and then lock it so it doesn't get crumbly, and then that would make a nice display piece with all the other Tootsie cars and stuff like that. This one here, you could do the same thing, but boy, this sucker's real ugly. This car is ugly. I mean, someone showed no love to it. And you probably seen it when I pulled it up out of the ground. It did have wheels. A couple of the wheels were sideways. I got 2 wheels in a bag over there. You can just see it crumbling in front of my hands. I could only wash so much. Maybe try to put the tires back on and then lock it. Just clear coated and hope for the best. I kind of like rusty metal. I kind of like stuff like this. You know, every once in a while it's cool to find a piece like this. And I mean, they don't build toys like this anymore. The quality of this thing's been in the ground for, let's see, we found that calendar there from 1941, so it probably ended up in a dump about that time. I mean, it's been in the ground for like 80 years. And God knows what it looked like when it went to the dump. It had to go there for some reason, right? So, yeah, 80 years plus whatever, you know, damage was done to it prior. That's a cool piece for sure. So that's this week's finds. I think the next time I go to the dump, I'm going to explore the other section of the dump. Look for more coins, relics. Maybe I can find some more pocket watches or whatever. I don't know what the other side of this dump hasn't stored. We'll find out together, and I think I'm going to go back next week. Now, will it be a video of this place next week? I don't know. I hit a lot of different places. Right now I'm making this, and this is the 3rd of December, and pretty soon hunting season is going to be over, and I have a few permissions of some landowners that have woods. And when they're done hunting, they said I can go there and search the place. And one of the places is right behind me, and I can take my time. I can go back there a bunch of times and try to look for stuff. Another place is right down the street, and that place packs a lot of history. I don't think it's ever been metal detected. Neither has the house. And I think they own like 27 acres, 30 acres, something like that. That's going to be nice. And then I have another place in Mendon that's of interest. So once January hits, it's going to be more woods hunting, less bottle dumping. So stay tuned. Hopefully you guys like this, and if you do, give me a thumbs up. And for you guys that are non-subscribers, subscribe. I will be doing videos every single week, and I do a lot of different types of places. You know, obviously you see I do bottle dumping, I do modern houses, I do the houses from the 1920s, 1800s. We go out the woods. Sometimes we go to parks, but it's not too often we go to parks anymore. Most of the parks that we went to around here, we've pretty much hunted out. That won't be happening all that much. But anyhow, until next week, bye.